My name is Curtis Hall. I'm a shift supervisor here at Cumberland County 911. I've been here for 30 years. I'm also a volunteer fire chief at New Kingstown Fire Company. I've been a volunteer with New Kingstown for coming up on 38 years now. I don't know if I really decided to become a first responder. It was pretty much born into me. My dad is still active at the fire department at New Kingstown, and my grandfather was a member as well. So, and that carried actually into my son. So we have had four generations involved at New Kingstown. And there's been so many calls over the career here at the 911 center, as well as at the fire department. Just one call that sticks out in my mind actually started with the fire department. We were dispatched to a report of a house fire in Middlesex Township. And the information that was given out to the fire chief that was responding was kind of our worst nightmare. It involved children with smoke inhalation. We arrived on the scene. I believe we were the third arriving apparatus on the scene, and it just looked like total chaos. There was kids that had been removed from the structure that were being attended by the EMS crews. There was still an active fire to fight. And it was one of those deals where it's everything that you can ever imagine having for your worst day of your life. And the thing with fire department, emergency services personnel, those type of calls are our opportunity to shine. That is our moment to do what we've been trained to do and carry that out to the best of our ability. That incident actually spilled out and involved one of our members at the time that was working here at the 911 center that actually had taken one of the calls for that incident. Back then we were working 8-hour shifts, and his shift was to end at 2300 at 11 p.m. And he was looking for closure from that call because of the radio traffic within the communications center, his experience with the volunteer fire department. And he actually wanted to come out to the scene to kind of close that incident. As 911 dispatchers, put that hat on now. As 911 dispatchers, we rarely find out what the outcome of a lot of our incidents are. We deal with multiple calls throughout the day for various types of incidents involving, police activity, EMS calls, fire activity, and we, as 911 dispatchers, are truly the first responders, and rarely do we get closure on those types of incidents. Everybody that was at the scene of that call returned back to the Middlesex Township building and was debriefed. And well, we ended up with I think 3 medical helicopters that had landed close by to the scene to transport. I know there was several that was transported to the local hospitals. But unfortunately, there was, I believe, 1 or 2 small kids that did not make it. And that dwells on all of us. You keep building that stuff up in your mind, call after call after call, and things that are available to us now in relation to our health, our fitness, physical fitness, and so on like that. You didn't have that available back then, and some of the things that have come out through the Cumberland County Department of Public Safety, and how the people that we have available to us at the drop of a hat, phone call, text, whatever, to come out and help us, that has just built upon years and years of calls that haven't sat well with people. So now we have some way that, multiple people that we can come back to kind of, try to cope with that in some fashion.